immediately work it out. Lift your hand and open your mouth, and immediately start to work it out. Lift your and immediately this is really yes, it's really, and it's dinner time. We are making bacon savory rice and sticky chicken. Please don't ask me why I put bacon in the rice. It just feels like the right thing to do. Seems fine now. We don't cry tears of onion in this house. Please learn. My winner right there for chopping, period. Ngicela i-invites. Are you making pasta? No, I'm making bacon savory rice and sticky chicken. Hi Veliswa, welcome back. This is 1 cup of rice. It's always 1 cup of rice because angiyithandi rice elalayo. Fun fact. I'm not gonna add salt to my rice because I'm making spices. You never go live. Why? Anyway, guys, the lesson here is that you must make your rice for 12 minutes on the dot. Remember that, what is that? That butter chicken video I made a comment about cooking rice. So this is your live session or lesson. You cook basmati rice for exactly 12 minutes. And then after that, we'll go from there. I love your voice. Thank you. My trachea is the money maker. Oh, thank you, Lungile. That is encouraging. I like to see how you make exactly interview saying you're on the right live. Gonna learn how the rice doesn't get sticky. So I cut my onion with this thing. But I don't like to cut my peppers with this thing because it releases like juices. I can't multitask. It releases juices and I don't like the juices. Ish. Guys, but yeah, do you cook every day? No, girl. I cook most days. I try to cook a new supper every day and a new breakfast every day. And then everything else we just wing it. Now, Labantu Babu TV, Aba Chopper really fast. He is working. And I'm calling. Oh, thank you, Snekuku. I chop really slowly. I want to learn how to chop really fast. Why faggy yellow pepper? Oh, it's here. I just haven't gotten to it. Hi, Bonnie. I actually always ask myself if I cut my pepper the right way. Like, is there like a proper way to do it? Because this is how I've done it like most of my life. Hi, Fato. I used to have a friend in high school called Tsoho Fato. I love you both, Sanduku. So cute. Don't you guys like how peppers smell? I made my husband the same meal. Took it from me. He was very happy. Oh, would you look at that? I literally just watched your video of cooking pasta and beans. Aww. Get it? I'm home safe. Aski Sevachung. Sorry. I'm so sorry, girl. I'm glad you're home safe. I was actually going to text you after the live to say, did you make it? You inspire me so much. Oh, ngizofunda la ukupheka. Ukuphekela isoka lami. Please. Isoka must eat. Isoka likuthandayo kodwa ngisho. Not just the soga. The soga must love you, please. Because Christ loves the church. Somebody say hallelujah. I'm sure our rice has been boiling there. I'm just gonna move you a bit. So you're just gonna stir it as it goes. Just stir it so that it doesn't like make a ball. But yeah, we are left with 7 minutes. I follow you on Instagram. Oh, thank you. I'm more free on my Instagram actually. Okay, no later paper in so let's do it. Did your husband always told you that he will marry you? From day one, my girl. That man wanted to marry me the first time he heard me speak. Woo. From day one, he wanted to wife me up. And I always used to think that's not a thing. I did rinse it before I went live, girl. Yeah. I was saying that's always something I thought is not possible. Like for a dude to meet you. No, you're not late, Lolo. We just arrived, man. And the kabanga as Peggy beef. I always said it's not possible for a dude to meet you and tell you their intentions right off the bat. Until I met my husband and he was like, bet. When you met your in-laws, what did you cook? I didn't cook when I met my in-laws. I met them at their place, so they made me food. I did make my sister-in-law a burger today, and she liked it, so that's great. You changed your name to Chef Makoti. It's been you this whole time. It's been me, baby 07. It's been me. Please tell us how long it took you to be in the relationship after you. Questions are so specific. Oh my days. Like 6 months. Oh, Santa, I don't know what you were saying. What were you saying? What is Santa saying, guys? Sorry. Hello, I'm looking at this knife so that I can cut my hands. My hands are my most prized possession. Cooking now, what time am I gonna eat? At 8. The thing I'm cooking is pretty fast, so more 8 we should be eating. Also, we actually eat quite late, hey? It's something I'm trying to change. Where did you buy your chopper? At Macro. If I missed your comments, sorry, Nay, please ask me again. Once you get married, there's no... Yeah, right. I didn't date. I don't have previous people. You're so right. My mom would be so upset at the size of this pepper. She would feel like they are too big. What are you cooking? I am cooking bacon savory rice with sticky chicken. The reason I'm asking is that my boyfriend is always telling me that he will marry me. I think that's good. I think it shows intention. Do you want to marry him? You know, it's a two-way street. He wanted to marry me, but I also wanted to marry him. So there's that. Do you want to marry your boyfriend? How long were you guys dating before you got married? 3 years and some change. We were 3 years in when we got engaged. And then, yeah, 3 years and some change, I would say. Yo, sengikhathele manje. Alright, la maphepha. I can come and kill myself. I'm 21 and married. Love it for you, Matilda. Ash, the screen is not long enough for me to show you everything, so I'll just put it here. Loving men like him. Oh, I wish you guys all the best. Truly. Okay. We're gonna add some oil and wait for that to get hot. How did your family understand? I was grown. I wasn't a child. They just understood. Abazali have a trainer, guys, in a very respectful way. So I would ask, when I was living at home, that is, I would ask, can I please go spend time with T? And then my mom would say, okay. It wasn't, yeah, in that 6 months, I prayed and I cried. And I took my pain to Jesus. Nina nthanda indaba zomjolo. Why ningangibuzi ngerice now? I'm joking, guys. I prayed and I took it to the Lord in prayer. Right? I love it so much, Sisipo. I've always wanted to marry him. I've always prayed for him. And how old were you when you started dating? Dating whom? My husband. I was 24. I'm 28 now. I was actually still in uni. Wena, thando lwethu. Ngiyakutshela. Okay. Okay, you're fine. This is bacon. Your husband. I really am, Noms. I'm trying. What are we making tonight? We are making bacon. I can write this somewhere for the join. I don't see it. Ish, angiboni guys, but we're making bacon sticky rice. What? Bacon savory rice and sticky chicken. I'm gonna add my onions because I want my onions to cook in the juice. Ish. Okay, never mind. The timer is done, which means our rice is done. So I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna fetch you guys just now. So the trick with basmati rice is to make sure you don't leave it in the water for too long, because then it'll just get soggy. So you drain out the rice. I don't wash my rice when it's cooked. Ningang jaja if you like. I'm okay with that. I know a lot of people wash it. I don't. So I like to put back the lid like so and let it sit there until I'm ready to use it. And that usually maintains the fluff. And that's literally it. There's nothing else. Ooh, my big plate is open, so we can put this here. Switch that one. Okay. I was saying I want to add my onions. I specifically chose red onions today so that it adds to the color of the meal. I will accept requests later. I'm a bit distracted now. Ooh, it smells so good. You're gonna notice I'm gonna be adding oil because the more things you add, the drier it gets. I'm gonna let that cook for a few minutes and then I'm gonna add. I joined late. Yes, it's bacon and red onion. Yes, she said. I'm cooking on really high heat because I'm trying to have dinner at 8. Oops. I'm gonna pick my spices while this cooks. Thank you, Unki. Asizasazi shishisa yiwela okushisa imishado. Batsung. Thank you, Tabi, saying you a real one. I'm just picking my spices. It's a very random selection. There's really not much thought that goes into it. So for today, I'm using this. I will show you as I go along. But these are the first two. I'm quite heavy-handed, so I usually add because most of them are a bit salty. I'm gonna reduce my heat a little. This one is my fighter. I added in almost everything. I'm even running out. And then I'm gonna add, what are you cooking? I'm cooking bacon savory rice and sticky chicken. I'm feeling the urge to add a little bit of curry. Oh, this is the next one. I'm gonna add some curry and some turmeric. So from my experience, my husband is working. From my experience, this spice has no taste. Like, it doesn't do anything for your meal except give it this yellow color that I'm looking for. But that's just my experience. I could be wrong. And I'm just gonna add some curry for the aroma, to be honest. It's not gonna do much for my dish. Whoa! Oh, gosh. I'm feeling the urge to add some cumin. So this is how I cook. If I feel like something is gonna work, I add it. And I see where it takes me. This is my process every day. Okay, let's mix that together. Alrighty. So the spices are gonna make it a bit dry. So I'm going to be adding some oil. Oops. That's too much, but we won't die. It's okay. Ooh, it smells good. This is why I added the curry, because of the smell. Because my other spices aren't really aromatic as such. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the heat. So, fun fact, when you add spices to dishes, they burn quicker. So that's why I'm reducing the heat. I'm gonna miss the pot, Sana, because my mom always said, Masha. My mom always said that your pot must be cute when you're cooking. It mustn't look ugly. I'm gonna close that for now. What a mess, my darling. Okay, it's clean enough. Oh yes, garlic. You are my follower for real. Let's do that. Thank you. I actually forgot. We're adding some garlic. And it's always 2 tablespoons. My teaspoons are dirty, so yeah, this is a 1/4 teaspoon, so 4 of these make 2. But usually I add 2 teaspoons. And just a bit more for good measure. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. How could I forget the garlic? Ooh, looks really good. Ooh, yes. Every dish I make, because you would think I'm cooking for the first time. The way I get so excited. Tastes good. We're on the right track. Okay, we want to let that cook a little bit. We're moving on to the chicken. I don't know what to put, you guys. What are we making? Bacon savory rice with sticky chicken. I'm gonna move these. And then I want to dry this chicken. People tell you seven. We use that thing so much. I don't like to spice my meat with. Write a comment of what you are making and pin it. Okay, let me dry my hands. 1 second. Do you still want another big wedding? How do I comment? Not necessarily. Oh, there, I found it. We are making bacon savory rice with sticky chicken. I suppose then I will pin the comment. Thank you for the idea. How? It says it's only pinned for like 60 seconds. But I was saying I don't like to spice my meats when it's wet. Because I feel like it doesn't work. Should be fine. Yes, even the people tell Sana. Dongayaz. Sevens are strong. Sevens on. Oh, another fun fact. So you know when you use an onion and then it's like half, right? Usually you would just put it in the fridge. I put it in a scuff tin because Ubaba doesn't like the smell of onions. Magavula fridge, and this helps. In case, you know, I'm just giving you a fridge tip if you want. The chicken, yeah, it's not from our true. It works the same, hey? I can assure you. It works. Oh, you guys. Kuhle. Kuhle, guys. Kuhle, this color. Okay. I'm going to switch off the stove so that the vegetables don't get mushy. Okay, let's do this chicken. It's very random. I'm trying to go for a really dark color because sticky chicken. But yeah. I need to check actually if I have a refill for this in the cupboard. I'm feeling tired. Let me read the comments. Everyone, please go like and comment. Patung Avu. This shameless one-ish. Please go and like and comment on Avu's video, guys. Okay, I didn't miss any comments, so I'm going to continue. Guys, please go and like and comment on Abu's recent video. What happened to cooking head body? That's tomorrow, my babe. And no, it's tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. I convinced Baba that we should have pap, so we'll make hot body and pap, and I'll check a 60 some chicken, and then yeah. Seems fine. I'm really bad with measurements. I just go batum. Jaws, these are the spices I'm using. I like this brand. I buy it from Checkers and Pick and Pay. And then this is another one for the meat, that is. And then I also used some paprika, and this one I used for the veggies that are in there. Did you manage to see Grace? I did. I got a quick sneak peek. She looks amazing. Oh, I'm so excited for her. I just want to say this is my most favorite house. This is like the most expensive thing we have. It's the spice drawer. Literally my favorite thing. Love it so much. Every hour. This one doesn't have space anymore. Okay, I'm gonna put some oil. It's 7:30 in South Africa, my babe. Guys, I use my hands, ne? So if you're those people who are gonna say I must wear gloves, I'm not that type of girl. Even with nails, I use my hands. But I make sure my hands are clean. I promise you my hands are clean. My husband doesn't like chicken, so I must be very creative when I make it. Oh, these spices are coating so well. Love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna go rinse my hands now. We all use our hands in that. Exactly. He likes beef. Sorry, Lolo. I didn't mean to trigger you, Lala. I'm wheezing. Okay, we're moving again. Hi everyone who just joined. We're making bacon, savory rice, and sticky chicken. You go for one spice that you use. Because a lot of it lemon. Yeah, so I'll go back. I just want to put this chicken in here. So I used the air fryer today when I was making my sister-in-law a burger. I was warming the burger. So I'm gonna put something here. I'm gonna put this. How much did you get? I need to sneeze, but it's not coming. Excuse me. The air fryer was a gift from my husband, Apple user. So I'm not sure how much it was. I'll ask him for you. Just comment on one of my videos, and then when he tells me, I'll tell you. I like to, so you see the paper is a bit thin, which I don't like, so I like to fold it like so. It's from At Home Apple user, and then it goes in there. How much did you buy it for? How I just said it's from at home. I don't know how much it was. Okay. I'm going to add my chicken. There's 8 pieces, so we'll do 4 on each drawer so that they have space to cook. I think I unplugged this when I was. You guys gonna eat 4 pieces each? We are size. What's Tina again? When? Not tonight though. We'll have 2 tonight. Basic sasa. Sila engi 2. Mara wena was Tina. Okay. How many minutes? Alrighty. So it's 20 minutes, so we're gonna let each side cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, is the girl who asked for spices still here? Uhambile, still here. Okay, ngizobonisa khona manje. Are you a housewife? Not yet, but soon. I used these spices. Angisho. Ngeke ngisanibonisa. Screenshot moment. Khaxa. And then I used these ones. Screenshot moment. Khaxa. And then I used this one. Oh, so I have this one, but I don't like it because it has a distinct smell. That's why I don't use this one, and I prefer. So the brands are just Woolies and Pick n Pay. This one also has a richer color, as opposed to. Are they the same? No, they're not. So I prefer this one. What else did I use? I think that's all. Oh, and then I added some turmeric and curry powder here. That's all. Okay, so sibuyile lana. Oh, this looks good. This is how it looks now. I'm gonna bring back the heat. Ooh, wrong plate. Okay. I'm gonna add my rice now. So if you were not here earlier, I was saying you cook basmati for 12 minutes and then you rinse it to maintain the fluff. So after I've rinsed it, I usually just go in with the fork like so and make sure that it's not together. Yabo? This is how I make it so that it's not like together. I didn't salt the rice because there's a lot of spices in here. Also, you don't have to cook the rice separately. Rice may be fluffy, period. You don't have to cook the rice separately. You could just cook it in the vegetables. Maybe next time we'll do that. And then you mix, mix, mix. So the aim is that turmeric that we added will color this rice. It's gonna take a bit of time at this stage, so just be patient. and mix like your life depends on it. Oh, it's coming together really well. So obviously the more turmeric you add, the more yellow it's gonna be. Mix like you are mixing, I don't know, the things that mix. Oh, I really like it. Really, really like it. Looks good enough. Looks yellow enough. Do you guys think we should add more turmeric? I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Let's do a taste test. I'm usually near taster on the screen, so now you taste. Oh, spice for rice. I actually have that spice, yes, and I never use it. Oh, it's great. I would usually add some aromat, but the salt is perfect. So I'm just gonna add a blob. Oh, so I'm gonna add a blob of butter. Fun fact. How? So this one is for spreading, and I use this one for cooking. I think they're all the same, to be honest, but my mom uses rama to cook, so I kind of like fell in the same trap, so to say. I'm just gonna add this much of butter just for some added vibes. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Or maybe a little bit more. A little bit more for good measure. I'm gonna put this on one, and our savory rice is done. Yabo, should we put it so down 8? I think. Did she add onion? I did add onion. I added red onions. Yes, he is. The brand of the rice, it's basmati rice. I usually use the Woolies one or the brand Testic. Either way would work. They all cook the same. I want to make my sticky chicken. Precious girl, the way I love your content. Oh, thank you. I want to make my sticky chicken glaze. Yeah, khamba kahle. Ooh. Okay, khamba kahle. It's looking good. I love your content. I'm so happy you're doing lives. I'm also doing food content. Thank you, Mrs. Yams. Don't put the plugs on top of the couch. Oh, sorry, Dogozo. You sound like my mom. She's always saying, shame, good things with I'll move them. Do you always cook just enough for that night? Absolutely. Well, most of the time, but generally, depending on what day it is, the next day. If it's during the week, I try to make more, but usually I don't. So, okay, if the next day is sevenza lekhaya, then I'll make more. But if the next day I'm 17, I probably won't. And then because today is a Saturday, I want to make a hot body tomorrow, so the food must finish. If there's leftovers, Ubaba will have it for lunch. And then, yeah. So that's the food math. Okay. We moved again. It's inside plug. Okay, the plugs are off the couch. I'm sure they are. Yeah, okay. I feel like my chicken is burning. It smells like it's burning. But leftovers in 1 cup of rice. Mara kere ke fetso tlhalosha gore a wa batho. Tatsilano pressure phone. Khane ke rileng. Nizosenza sishade. Singaqondile. Kindly tell me, you boiled the rice and did you make the savory rice? I did boil the rice and I did make the savory rice. Your man is very lucky to have you. Oh, the truth is I'm as lucky to have him here. We're lucky to have each other, Bandla. Truly. And I'm not just saying that. Ish. Okay, I'm gonna use this thing to make my sauce. I'll show you the rest just now because my other bowl is in the dishwasher. I get it, it's a really bad shower also. Ooh, okay, that's fine. This is the steakhouse sauce from Ubab Jimmy, and then Wash Your Sister sauce. And then soy sauce. Hey, it says I'm gonna use very little of the soy sauce because it's quite dark in its color, and I only use it for the color, not the taste. And then there's this one, sticky plum. Oh, the lavola chicken that I made, I used this and it was a hit. Abakongi didn't want to go. I'm just saying, do with that information what you will. I'm just saying, you see. Abakongi was stuck on the couch. So, it's very nice. I thought you said wash your sister sauce. I did say wash your sister sauce. I'm sure what will be pronounced. So ngipe igama. Bacon, savory rice. Will you post this one? Most likely not, unless I save the live and edit it. Rice has finished cooking now. Okay, I didn't miss any other comments. Oh, someone said I'm gonna show them the rice. Show me the money. Oh, banana, it's on 1. I was wondering why it's still. This is how the rice looks. Okay, my stove is off now. Oof. Yeah, mama, I did that. You're kidding. I am the multi-talented Jesus. Touch your neighbor and say she is the Jesus. Woo. Sorry. This is why I do voiceovers of my videos, because if you heard me and the things I was saying, ooh, it looks good. It looks so good. But anyway, touch your screen and say she is the multi-talented Jesus. Okay, that's that. The lobola chicken is a litwala. So we shut to pressure. You'll never rest, man. You'll never hear the end of it. So this is shut the 10 years me in Kumbus will say, ne kumula lera chicken yellow mola. Thank you, Lungile. See, what advice would you give someone who wants to do content on food? Tati camera ushute mtasi. Tati camera ushute. Ufake ingoma or ukhulume. Wena nje tati camera upheke ushute. Can you do another close-up of the lobola sauce? This is what I used for the sauce, for the sticky chicken thingy. I was saying this abakongi was stuck on the couch because it was too good. Okay? I keep a lobola food just for the chicken. Also, I think it's so cute that I actually cooked for the very first time I cooked for my in-laws was when they came to pay my lobola. And I love that for me. But multi-talented. I love that you're adding the Jesus at the end. I love you, Presh. Millicent. Thank you, girl. I love you back. Kupela wana ama advice bandla. I even post Love is Blind. Thank you, Lolo. You're a real one, Sana. Also, we need a debrief on Love is Blind because what? Bacon was added. Yeah, I added the bacon first, remember? Yikali location. Ubaba uyashaya nasenzo yazi. Uyashaya na jimpela nje. Nakabona umuntu wesilisa phambi kwami. Uyajuluka kanunu wawo. I'm joking. Okay, ish. Yabona isikhathi sami sindlulile. Busy here. I'm speaking. Are you a chef? No, honey. I would love to be. I'm gonna turn this. Salandi foroko. Okay, Speedy Gonzalez. Please plug your content on other people's lives, like says Avu. Okay, I'm happy to do that. She's not a chef, she's a WAF. Period. Who really understands the assignment. If you want me to plug your content, just say, but Itzy, please follow me. Follow. My chicken is nice and juicy. Oh, Tizawam. So excited. How incredibly exciting, man. I'd appreciate ukuhlala nawe indlela enginqena ngayo ukupheka uzogeza izijamara masne ngoba mina I love cooking but all the other chores give me zero ndaka. You'll never see me I need anything for anybody, not even myself. Mara mangathi ngipheke breakfast, lunch and dinner phezukwayo. I'm sure the house smells like heaven. It does. But it smells really, really good. Speedy Gonzalez. Guys, ngisalanda isitulo ne. Ngikhathele man. Hey, ilanga lide. Ngiyabuya 2 minutes. Okay, saying really much. I know you're probably like, how precious they are, bar stools there. I don't like bar stools, I just bought them for my husband and our visitors. I have 6 minutes while this meat is cooking. I think I'm struggling. Please add in my Zhuang. Nando's was found shaking. Kila galio. One king aye sheshi ang follow event. Oning kinga. Oh, guys, follow to me. If unyaka diloja makeup. Agrela man. You must know how to draw your eyebrows and stuff. I actually don't do that. Oh, chilling, guys. When I'm cooking, I like to wear watch. Basically, pretend I'm watching Master Chef. Basically, eat time 1 hour. Basically, mine's 1 hour and I haven't plated. Failed. Oh, thank you, Lungile. My requests are very ambitious. Don't get me wrong, they can cook, but ngifunda okuningi kuwe. Oh, thank you, Tanda Buhle. Intombi Omzolo. Such a cool name. It's so hot in this kitchen, guys. Yo, they were saying, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. I can't stand it. Uberekela monako. Exactly. Makoto shishayo. Thank you, Gretchen. Yamkumbula Gretchen wabu Mean Girls. Amayama request a very I read that comment already. Oh, thank you. Content worth my data. As one. We are 3 minutes into that chicken now. Silly 3 minutes. Which is so arty. I don't like joking about to have enigma. Mara usi 3 minutes usabu. Rico Livua Gudiswa. Hey, yeah, angazi ukuthi kodwa atushinto rights. Are you good at baking? No, honey. I can't bake. I can, like, I can do anything. I can I can put my mind to, but I can't bake. When I'm baking, you see how I'm cooking and I'm just adding the spices randomly. When I'm baking, I follow mawati 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, because baking, if you add too much butter, the whole thing flops. With cooking, if konamanje I add too much something in this rice, I can fix it. Yabo, my dress is from Shein. I can fix it. Mara with baking, angeke phela muffin ngiyivule ngiyilungise. Yabon. I'm stressed of that thing. I don't like it. Baking is tricky. It's very tricky when a girl wants to be a girl. You know what I mean? I don't know what you mean actually. Which is athi akayifuni ithayela yezinja. Ithayela yezinja ke when married, hope you're not gay. As PG-13. Honey. Because I'm Zulu Nemara Zulu lights, like Zulu lower sekoli, not the real one. Yeah. If Shaka Zulu had dinner with me, he'd be quite offended. I'm not that Zulu. Do you see Grace Manlana? I did. She looked absolutely incredible. But like I was just like peeping there outside. I didn't like go there. You look so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Makungu 5. Thank you. Sele 1 minute. I'm gonna flip the camera. Sele 1 minute. My eyesight is actually horrendous. No, we must speak life. My eyesight is fine. I can see. My eyes function as they should in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Every time I say something wrong, I say the opposite. Congratulations on cooking for my husband. Oh, thank you. Did you stay in the same place as Grace? Yo. Sort of. I do. Yo, I wonder ukuthi abakhongi bami bahameke kanje nabo lesikhathi bathe istanless. Do you guys smell your food? I smell everything. And my husband hates it, but I have to. That's how I know things are fine, when I smell them. How were my classes? They were so boring, but like, oh, your accent is good, especially when I switch to Betty. Oh, thank you. Saze Sasha. Ngeke niphumule badla. Uyabuya husband, enjoy their lives while they last. Oh, he's actually in the other room. Yes, my husband is Betty. He's like Betty, like wakushisha. Like, and he's cause this thing and kushishias, guys. Like sometimes, you know, kuluma yabo. eqedile nyamanje ngikhulume like kanje isiZulu aphendule ngeSpedi bese I must switch gears and speak English because yabona yesilungina can't touch me. Very eloquent. Ngizokutshela ukuthi I don't appreciate the tone of your voice. Yabona maqeda athi awungikwishishi manje phela i-conversation iyama, and especially those conversations where they are heated, yabona, and manje ufuna ukwenza ipoint athi awungikwishishi ngithi mina no mara bengicabanga ukuthi athi hey nakiri yabona manje mase ngibona ngathi ngisamuzwa ngivele ngithi I feel like this conversation is too much for me yabona faki accent yase Witwatersrand. I don't really appreciate that you're shouting at me. I don't like it yabona bese my husband doesn't like ukhumsha kakhulu yabona zene makasitsha ku home language vele hayi ngiyafisa ukubona lensizwa there on my profile. I posted a wedding video. So my husband, sometimes I'll speak like this and he'll respond in his language. So manje, it's tricky, man. But I like his language. I think I'm getting there. Like, yeah. Okay, I'm flipping the camera. So it's story time. Mara, all I'm gonna say is that in marriage might even a language barrier. But you what? We kwishishad when you asked him to marry him. I'm sure he asked me in English. Azangari ke gopela hore ube what's the right word? Mosadi waka. Awwa. Shy seeing his speech says lung baba. Ngabona ukuthi ya no. He means business. Okay, our chicken is ready, but I'm going to do a taste test. Because if there's one thing you can't catch me cooking raw food. So I'm going to take the drumstick. I'd use my hands, mara iyashis, and I'm going to go like that. To see if it's cooked through. And then I'm going to take this part. My husband doesn't really like leftovers, so every day I must make something new. He eats them, but he's not a big fan. And Emina, hey mama, my prerogative is to make my men happy, so I'm happy to cook a new thing every day. Uncle is doing a new thing in our lives every day, man. So this is the part of the TikTok videos you don't see. I'm gonna put this back for. I'm not happy. It's fine, but I'm gonna put it back for, say, 4 more minutes. Okay. Yo, angeke sisadla ngo-8 guys, sifailile. But again, it's fine because my husband is not like hungry. I left a burger for him when he came back, so it's manje. I can't read that word. The language barrier between isiZulu and isiXhosa. Yeah, because Xhosa people have different terms for different things. My ex is Zulu, and the argument is booyah. It's fun though. You are a good storyteller. Thank you. This is me with Zulu. Ati uyangi tuka. I meant to meet him face to face. One day is one day, Senzo. Okay, I don't think I missed any other comments. You are correct. You have a pretty voice. Thank you. How much do you spend on grocery? Yes, Millicent. I don't like to answer that question because I spend too much. Like Mina, Angie. Do you know what gets me? I like options. Come on. ngifuna ukuthi mangivula ifridge ngibone apple juice, ngibone mango, ngibone ne-granadilla. Angithandi ukuba restricted, yabona. Similar to other things, ngifuna ukuthi mangivula ifridge ngibone beef, ngibone lamb, ngibone mutton, ngibone pork, uyayibona. And that thing is a trap because you just end up buying the same thing in different varieties. So let's just say I don't stick to the grocery budgets, and I try, but I really can't. I think I must just accept that I will never get the grocery budget right, because I like options, and I like nyashesha porega. That's why we eat a new thing every day, because nyashesha porega. Masidli rice Monday, siodla something else Tuesday, because I'm bored now. How big is my fridge? It's a single door fridge in a double door space because we just moved, and the double door will come. But I'm also trying to convince my husband to get a double door fridge. I'm sure in a minyango A2 kanje sharp, alright. Okay, so in a minyango A2 kanje, that's the one my husband wants. The one I want, ile in a minyango A2 kanje, bese iba no minyango wa pants on. I think it's called a French door. But uthi yena ngathi fridge yasemosha, and angifuna ukuthi ke bakayo ufuna something efridge yabona ngathi yabona. So I'm still trying to convince him. What advice would you give a Christian couple? Realize the facility. It is better to marry than to burn with passion. If you have the Lord's go ahead, and you know that this is the person that you're supposed to be with, get married. And I know I'm saying that like you can just wake up and get married, but it is better to marry than to burn with passion. So don't burn, marry expeditiously in the speed of light. Go to premarital. If you can't get married, then take steps towards marriage, like go to premarital counseling, introduce each other to your parents. I think that's a step to marriage. Introduce each other to your friends. Talk about marriage things like I'm a talking stage when what's your favorite color. If I catch you follow me in talking stage, I go what's your favorite color. You must talk about real life things. How do you want to raise kids? That's an actual thing. What church are we gonna go to? Where do we go when we have problems? Yeah, in the things that make life, because for me that's fundamental. Like in my house, I know that my husband is gonna go to the Lord. My husband is gonna take it to the Lord in prayer, and we're gonna hear what the Lord says we should do. See, those things matter far beyond what you want as a favorite color. Those are not things that make life. I know that we are aligned in terms of raising children, in that we want to instill certain values in our kids. So it is better to marry than to burn. Marry at your earliest convenience, particularly if you think that this is the person that the Lord would have you be with. There's no point delaying it longer than you should. If you have the resources, if you have the go-ahead, marry, and you'll figure everything else out in the marriage. It's better in the marriage because I just want to make this point. Marriage is like a house with no windows. And if something goes wrong in that house, I heard this analogy from this other girl on TikTok. Something goes wrong in the house, we must fix it. As opposed to dating. Dating, I say now. Go 4 in the morning. Right. And I get because how? But yeah, that's what I would say to young Christian couples marry. Was it appropriate setting your partner must see it if he wants you? What is appropriate or acceptable? What is the appropriate or acceptable setting if your partner wants to meet your parents? It depends on your parents, man. I fell in love with you right away. Oh, thank you, Miss Aqua. I will answer just now. Relationship. You believe in indoda more than you believe in yourself as sources, and I love him more than anything, but believe in myself quite a bit. Umnyango waphansi. Press the wrong button. You denied me to be a flower girl. Ask my mother boys, what's your favorite color? Oh, what's your favorite beef? Lolo. What are your hobbies? Hate those questions. What is the appropriate setting? How did T meet my mom? T met my dad after my graduation. It was my graduation day. I graduated. We went to Nando's afterwards to have something to eat. And I said, Dad, this is my boyfriend. And boyfriend, this is Dad. They had chicken. They had some Coke. That was it. There was nothing serious. I suppose they said a degree. So I was but my mom met T way before that. I think he came to my house. I was like, Mom, this is T. T, this is Mom. I left them alone. They became friends. So don't think about it too much. Over lunch, over dinner, they must just meet. It's unless your parents are like strict, then yeah, well, my parents are not. What advice in preparing for a Lobola day? Pray. Oh, my sister, pray. Hey. One day, Nzoyen's YouTube channel in story time. Mara, all I can say is that pray. Pray like you've never prayed before. Oh. You should continue praying. Until I think we are fine now. Pray. Tell as little people as possible. And pray. Hey, I can't emphasize that enough. But over and above that, no, it wasn't costly because I cooked a simple Sunday lunch. And that was it. I'm brushing the meats with the lobola sauce. Yeah, I'm calling this the lobola sauce now. We have a name for it. Ooh. So this is where the stickiness of sticky chicken comes from. Be very generous, or as generous as you want. My eyes are away from the screen. For now, I will read everything. Excuse me as soon as I can. Okay. I'm gonna put back this side for 3 minutes. Oh. 3 minutes. Bese sophendula bese siyapenta kulela side lelingene. Yes. Yo, siyasebenza ya. What did D say, guys? I'm engaged now. I also want a Home Affairs wedding and I'm 25. I don't know what to do. Any advice? Step number 1. Indoda ayikoke ilobola. Angisho. Mase ayikoke ilobola ke. I'm assuming that has happened. Step number 2, hamba ke kaka Home Affairs uthi sanibonani sizoshada or sanibonani sacela ukushada. Bese bakuphi dates. Bese you show up on the dates and you get married. That's it, my girl. Ayiko enye. Uyayi. Ima le live, please. Kumnandi si family siyaxoxa. Oh. So when I have to go have dinner with my husband, I'm gonna switch off. My husband and I have dinner together. Like we are so cute, but like, we sit and we catch up over dinner. Okay, example, if kuna family gathering ya gubo, is it okay if I'll introduce you during that gathering? I think so. I met T's family on Christmas. It was December 2020. We had been dating for Sabala, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We had been dating for 9 months, and he took me to Limpopo, and I met all of his people because it was Christmas, so everyone was there. Well, most of his people. I met most of his people, and I had the time of my life. They were so nice to me. It was my first time in Limpopo. The skies are beautiful. If I'd ever move out of Johannesburg and go to Limpopo, it would be for those skies. Anyway, I met the family. It was cute. And they started calling me Muraja Malume. Yeah, mama. It was nice. It was very fun. And then that was it. I didn't do anything. I think Beba Pegela like at Christmas. So I'm a nice girl. I offered to help. And they were like, no, you can chill. And I chilled, yes, and I chilled with my chest. My carrots with the ladies of his family. And then I like them. They like me. It's a wonderful time. Isn't Lobola recognized as marriage? Why go sign? Mina bevele bengifuna ukuthi government azivele ukuthi ngishadile. And bengifuna ukuchinja isibongo. Yabona? Isibongo sami vele bengifuna ukushintsha, so that's part of the reason. Mangafuna ukusayina. That's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to send you an invitation. My hands are all over the place. Do wants to know if it was in community or not. How? I actually don't know if my husband is comfortable sharing that, so I'll ask him then, and then if he's comfortable, I'll share. If not, sorry. Submissive gaming. Baba magasi ya sikhulumi leyo. Sikhulumi. Magathi hawi lapho. Angi. And I don't argue gaming. Well, depends sometimes. But I'm learning not to argue. Not me coming across your live after watching the video. Oh, thank you, Akole. The question people ask. Will you ever have a wedding? Maybe at 10 years married. Maybe, or even sooner. If the Lord wills it. We really move in the rhythm of God's will in this house. So if the Lord wills it, we'll have it. If not, we're fine without it. I'm not like I'm not pressed. Some of you are taking advantage of the fact that Precious answered the question. You're not sharing that. Okay, Nomvola, sorry. I will not share it. Yo, young titi sa palenga makipita letter. Yo, mina guys nenhliziyo encane ngizokhala. Ningicela ningangibhalela ama-capital letter. Yo, Precious akuna need. Okay. Mele nginenze moderator wena lolo Nomvula. Must start calling you sis Nomvula. Yo. Mina guys, umama mine bekangishawuta, so mani ngishawuta niyangitrigara yo. Wena ungathanda abantu abathethayo. Even ubaba doesn't thetha. Cause ngiyakhala mina guys, inyembezi seduze kabi. Namanje ngakhalisa ukuthi le chicken imnandi. Ooh, khamba kahle guys, khamba kahle. It's coming together. Ish, it's late now. I must finish. Okay. We are now siyapenda kuleli linye side ngisho. I'm gonna make Kusis Nomvula and Lolo. I'm a moderator, ne? Ngoba ba strict gore. Angisho yabona ukuthi ngiyapenda generously kanjani isosi iyaphela. Sifuni isosi esalayo, please. Ngoba uzoyenzani? Exactly. Le iyathanda ukuwa so ish. Sengisheshisa ngoba khona manje ngawo. And le nyama mayingawa niyibone ukuthi iwile ngizoyidla mina shem. Angeke ngingijaje ngoba angeke phela ngiyilahle ngoba iwile. Okay. Angisho niyabona isosi iphelile? Yeah. Okay. Another 3 minutes. 3 minutes yokugcina. Sesifikile emaphethelweni. We are in the end times. Wrong program. There we go. Sengikhathele yo. Does the family meet up still? I understand Christmas, but if it's his mother's big birthday, don't be. I feel like you are overthinking it. If he wants you to meet his parents and he feels like the setting of his mom's party is a good enough place, then go meet his mom at his mom's party. I think you're overthinking it, and that's just gonna like cause unnecessary anxiety. Ske ukhale ntase kodwa awuzuthetha yonke into bazathini xa begqubayo kwaziwa. Sisinomvula is that big sister we all need. I understand. I think boundaries are important. I just got you and everyone is yelling. They were yelling at me in their defense bandla. So don't be. I still think you should just go. Don't overthink it. People, please, because people ask, how do I make you a moderator? Let's see. Add moderator. Kanjalo. But you can block accounts, can mute people. Hey, unama power man. Lolo was added as moderator. Okay, let's add this Nomvula. My phone is sending half messages. Oh, that's Ndombi. Hi Precious, the plates you use, they are from Woolworths Rory Sang. Lintoric Adi washing. Okay, cool. If they feel like a question is inappropriate, that's why you delete her. Then Tando and I. Which Tando? I didn't see a Tando. Senzo. When I Senzo, we moderator, go on come live. You want to like TikTok, Mama, see when I'm out or my moderator, Puma Pambili. That's okay. I'm scared of meeting his family. He's been asking and I've been postponing. Why are you scared? Fear is an illusion. Do you know that? It's an unreal concept. Don't be scared. Okay, the chicken is done, guys. I'm gonna dish up now. It's only 1 minute. You could switch yourself. Fear is an illusion. They are people just like you. Just go there and be yourself. Are you crying? Saying bizwa the national uyiyo vele ha. Wena indlondlo yokumoderator. Indlondlo yokumoderator son. I'm gonna put these back in the fridge. I'm good at what I do. But sad. So I think my rice is still quite warm. I want to do it. Yeah. Let me stand this side. That time me and you are the same age. It's just that I'm straight. Really? Yo, Nomvola. Okay, now I can feel comfortable to call you Nomvola. Because, yo, I was about to see Nomvola you all the days of my life. So I'm going to put the chicken on top. That's the method I'm using today. No, actually, I changed my mind. This might be too much for him because he just ate spandla. Seems better. I'm getting so many comments now. Plug me caddy blades there. Oh man, that's amazing. I was actually telling my sister-in-law that I think she's gonna win. Oh man, I'm so happy for her. That's great. I think the chicken looks good, guys. Int. Oh, our girl won, guys. I'm so happy for her. I'm such a crier these days because why am I crying in the kitchen? Oh man. An award-winning content creator. Luna. Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Something looks amiss. It's giving me a lost straw. But maybe I'm overthinking. You're a crier these days. Sizo. Mina baby ngiyablockana yazi ngikutshele. I have been making my chicken in the air fryer. It's so delicious, juicy and crispy. Love it for you. You make me want to be your wife. Oh, Yonela, please believe in love, Bandla. Amen, Nomvola. Whoever got this at the garage, so I'm assuming that's what he wants to drink tonight. Okay, guys, we have come to the end. It's time for us to put a faith in a friend. Let me pour my drink. Missing a hambane. This was fun. I had a really nice time. My husband is drinking the Fanta Orange. I'm having Aquila. Excuse me. Valelisa kahle. Ngizo Valelisa, how? Do you and your husband drink alcohol? No, we do not. Even in my food, I don't put it. My husband and I are very similar in a lot of things. We are homebodies. We don't drink alcohol. We don't drink. We don't smoke. Cishe sifane nje. Into esihlulayo ukuthi mina ngithi sawubona yena uthi thobela. Mara kuzezinye hayi. Siyafana. Okay, guys. I like to sit here. So I'm gonna leave this here and say goodbye to you guys. Begum Nandi, yes, guys. Oh, cool, man. I would be like, babe, the food is ready. But now that we are married, it just doesn't seem right. So I go and I call him properly. Like, it feels weird, ukwaza, as opposed to just going there. You see? Marriage will change you. Eat gravy. Eat gravy. No, my sister, please. I'm actually not a gravy person. Gravy, angeke uyibone endlini yami gravy unless like angazi nje kusuke kwenze njani makune gravy mara please, he won't need a glass. No, he won't. Thelela umkhwenyana isiphuzo eglasini. Guys, akalifuni iglass. How? Kusasa, maybe tomorrow we'll make breakfast together. I think we're going to church though. I'll have to ask. Omieni Ozi, are we going to church now? But even if we go to church, what is in the fridge? There's some bacon. Oh, maybe we'll have a breakfast date. Omieni will take me out. Ke khopela recipe awa sesivala. Icela umfakele isingo. Akasidli isingo. How did you fry the chicken? Awa. Guys, ubaba doesn't want a class. Ngiyantshela it's just angeke ngimfake live video and mara ngathi nginganitshengisa ukuthi angeke alifuni iclass. Okay guys, sesifikile emaphethelweni. Bekumnandi sisonke ne? Ngizonibona kusasa. Have a good evening. I love you very much. This was fun. Ubaba ate before. When he came back, he's not hungry. Don't forget to say grace. Thank you for the promotion and good night. Good night, guys. I love you. Nilale kahle ne? Sisyola idina. I feel so sad saying goodbye to you guys. Ngathi nginganibeka lapha nidla idina nathi. Mara ke I need to go hear the tea from my husband about his day. Okay, go have dinner. Our girl won the award. We are happy. We are excited. Have a good Saturday. What time tomorrow? I'm 28. I don't know, guys. I don't even know if I will go live. If I go live, I'll put it on my story on Instagram. Okay, now I'm leaving for real. Bye bye, guys. Let me go home to my wife, guys. If I pick it.